For this paper folding project, I'm going to show you how to make the abstract line paper sculptures. I also like to call these abstract playgrounds. So I will show you how to do this. The first thing you need to get is a base. A base is something that goes on the bottom that holds your artwork. You can use a cereal box, you can use another piece of paper, or a paper plate. It doesn't matter. The next thing you'll need is some paper. So here I have white paper, I had some pink paper. You can use thin or cardstock paper. And then you can also decorate some of your paper if you have markers and crayons and want to make it more colorful. So here I made some zigzag lines and I made some dashes. So if you want to design it a little more than you already have it, you should go ahead and do that. After you have your paper strips and your base, you'll need some glue or some tape because you need something to stick your pieces of paper onto your base. So I'm going to use this glue stick because I think it's the easiest thing. And we're going to start with just a regular piece of paper. Now the first one that we're going to do is just a basic arch. But for a basic arch, so it's kind of like a half circle, we need to put some little tab feet on the bottom where you can glue it, because you can't just stick it down like that onto your base because you have nowhere to glue. So I'm going to make some feet by folding about 1 inch up. It looks like a little tab. And on this side, I'm also going to fold a little tab. So I have 2 tabs here. And when I arch it, they look like little feet. So here I'm going to stick some glue onto both sides of my feet. Glue, glue, glue. And then we'll stick it anywhere you want on your sculpture, on the base. So I'll stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depending on your glue, if you have liquid glue, you might have to hold it down a little longer. But now you can see I have 2 arches in my sculpture. The next one we'll do is this zigzag. A zigzag is a lot like the fan that I showed in the last project. So for a zigzag, you'll need 1 piece of paper, 1 strip, and we'll fold what looks like a little tab foot to start. And then instead of folding it this way, we're going to fold it backward. So it looks like a Z here. And then I'll fold it again the other way. You know you're doing this right when you have an M shape. Okay, and then I'll fold again. Remember to pinch down these folds as hard as you can. If you don't pinch them down, it's gonna be not very springy, not very zigzaggy-y. Okay, watch it, spring to action. So now I have a zigzag spring and I can add this to my playground or sculpture. I'm just gonna set this one, I'm gonna glue the feet. I'll glue one foot at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm gonna glue on the actual cardboard because that's a little easier here. And then hold it down. There, that's looking pretty good. You can do other shapes too. If you want to make these into triangles, you can even make some points here. And now I have this triangle instead of an arch. If you want to add, maybe you want to add some spirals, you can twist some up and add that as part of your sculpture too. So I can maybe I can add this down here and it's gonna be like a little loop. There's a lot of options. So add whatever kind of paper strips, what kind of shapes you want to add, and I can't wait to see what you can actually come up with. These can be pretty much anything. So here I have another one. It's more interesting if you add a ton of different paper lines and shapes. So maybe about 10. On this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I have twice as much, if I have 10 of them, that would look really cool. So see what you can come up with and be creative, experiment, have fun.